Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. So the Utes offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Utes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. Handoff in a single back formation. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. That's a flashy run with a spin move, but produces just a short gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. The Terrapins offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the This is a tough environment for visitors. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. And it's Utah in the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terps.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker. The Utes come up to the line in a hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Burns. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to...
Looking to throw it deep. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Terrapins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. And the Terrapins are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got a lane. Can he get in? Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this?
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14, Utah 3.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Utah offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Utes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him down out near the 40. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass complete on a crossing route. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He's back to throw again on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turnover.
Well, just a great job by this defense flying to the football and creating this turnover. The snow right now is a problem for this offense. You can see they're almost being too conservative and taking few chances, which allows this defense to play much more aggressively.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Thorne. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Terrapins will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Utes will kick it off to begin the second half. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
First down for the offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. An impressive spin there. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter where the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the try here for the extra point. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Fresh set it out for the offense. First down. first play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Utes will come to the line to run the hurry up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. He'll ride the back again here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs. It's Burns.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of
touchdown, Terrapins. This offense is still clicking.
Number 3 with the grab and the score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Utah 10.
Return begins inside the 10. When he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
First down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing that.
And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to pass here on second down. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. The Terrapins trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the route is on. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Utah 10.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go. Razor.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming out. Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But
here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Maryland 42. Utah 10.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Utes offense takes the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Maryland 42. Utah 17.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Terrapins. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he grabs it with a two-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Utah 17.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.